Hi everyone, welcome to Com of Gamer channel. This video presents All Skills Tutorial. First, you can set the skill button usage in Skill Moves mode. Skill moves range from 1 to 5 stars. You can set the swipe skill button to use which skill in that swipe button. Next, you can turn off autopay in the gameplay settings so that your players can be controlled freely. Face up. Control the player to dribble the ball backwards. Release your finger from the controller, and quickly double tap the center of the controller. Strafe dribbling. While controlling the player dribbling the ball, release your finger from the controller, quickly double tap the center of the controller, and drag the controller in different directions. Double touch. Control the player to dribble near the opposing player who is tackling the ball. Drag the controller's direction to the left or right of the player, while tapping the sprint button and release. Ball cut. Drag the control in the opposite direction from your player's dribbling direction. This skill may not always work depending on your player's timing. Spin. Control the player to sprint and dribble the ball backwards. Release your finger from the sprint button and the controller button. Double tap the center of the controller, quickly drag from the center of the controller back, and release your finger from the controller. Free touch roulette. Control the player to sprint and dribble the ball backwards. Release your finger from the sprint button and the controller button. Double tap the center of the controller. Quickly drag from the center of the controller back and to the left or right of your player. Drag back. Control your player to stand still while facing the opposing player. Your player must be no more than 4 steps away from the opposing player they are tackling. Drag the center of the controller to the back and release. Drag to drag. While the ball is between your player's feet, then you use the drag back skill. This skill will happen. Drag back exit. It has the same conditions as the drag back skill, adding that you quickly drag your controller to the left or right of your player after you use the drag back skill. Drag and close. The conditions are the same as the drag back skill, with the addition of quickly dragging the controller forward while tapping the sprint button after you use the drag back skill. Standing fake shot. Control the player to dribble the ball in a certain direction. Swipe the shot button to the left while releasing your finger from the controller button. Fake shot. Control the player dribble the ball. Release your finger from the controller button. Swipe the shot button to the left. Quickly tap the center of the controller button and drag the direction to the inside of the player's foot using the fake shot skill. Fake shot exit. Control the player dribble the ball. Release your finger from the controller button. Swipe the shot button to the left. Quickly tap the center of the controller button and drag the direction to the outside of the player's foot using the fake shot skill. Foot feint. Control the player to stand still. Don't tap the control button. Swipe the shot button quickly to the left. Scoop turn. As you control the players, swipe the shot button to the left along with the direction you want your player to go. Dummy. Pass the ball to the far player, the near player in line with the far player who will pass the ball. By tapping and holding the pass button to have strength in passing. First touch spin. Pass the ball across the field. Before the ball reaches your player, drag the control to the left or right of your player. This skill depends on the player's timing and may not occur very often. Flick back sombrero. As soon as the ball bounces off the ground or falls towards your player, drag the control back behind the player. This skill is conditional on having an opposing player tackle from behind your player only. You may use rainbow or flare rainbow as a starting point for this skill. Inside tap and turn. This skill comes from passing the ball. Before the ball reaches your player, drag the controller back behind your player. It may not work every time depending on the timing of your player. Hard stop. You can use this skill that you have already set on the skill button. Shield the ball. Control your player to turn his back on the opposing player to tackle. Use the hard stop skill. Knock on. As you control your player, you can use this skill that you have already set on the skill button. Open up fake shot. As you control the player, you can use this skill that you have already set on the skill button. Flick up jog. You can use this skill that you have already set on the skill button. Ramp flick up. Control your player to stand still facing the opponent. You may have used the hard stop or face up skill previously. Then swipe the controller back and use the flick up skill you set on the skill button. Spin flick up. Control your player to sprint and dribble the ball backwards. Release your finger from the control button. Double tap the center of the controller button. Drag the controller from the center to the back and use the flick up skill. All of this must be done with speed, and this skill is difficult to do.